Good morning. We are on the road. It's about 10 to 10 and we've done close to almost 9 miles, a quarter mile till we hit 9 miles this morning. We're kind of playing with the weather. It was really cold, like 30 degrees this morning when we started. And the sun keeps coming out and then going behind the clouds. So we stop and strip off our jackets and put them back on. And so we're trekking along. We have, I was going to try to flip you around here. So way out in the distance here, don't know if you can see it, actually straight down the road here, is our next, I can't do this, there's a big water trough well there. So that's where we're headed to get our next water. I'm probably making you dizzy here. And then out in the distance there, we think, is it that flat rock? No, it's this flat rock over here. We think that's Diablo Peak, which is where we'll end up in a couple days. But it's going good so far this morning. We're feeling good. I got all my blisters taped up. Last night they were pretty ugly and I wasn't quite sure what to do, but Greg let me borrow his socks. So they feel a lot better in these socks. I was hoping it wasn't my shoes because that is something I wouldn't be able to get around. And being that we're at 70 miles, we're halfway through our travels. And that's about it. Just trekking along. Today's a lot of road walking, which is good. Once we get to the water, it kind of looked like cross country, but I can't really tell yet. So we'll find out when we get there. And we are heading to some sand dunes today. That's our goal, to get there, if not past that, which is going to be close to 20 miles, probably maybe 18. So anyway, all right, I will check in a few. And Greg forgot his trekking poles where he stopped, so he's going back to find them. Okay, we made it to the tanks. Now we're betting on whether there will be water because we haven't seen a single cow except for one lost little cow wandering by his lonesome. He strolled through camp this morning, but we haven't seen any other ones. So he either got left for the winter or he just escaped the park that we were going to stay in last night. So let's see if there's anything in this trough. If not, we'll go check the well up above. Oh yeah, lots of water in that one. Perfect. Definitely refiltering. Oh yeah. Nice. Looks like we're gathering some water. I'm actually only 1 liter short. So not much more to grab, but the water sources up ahead are iffy. So we've just got to carry it. All right, time to fill. All right, so we got our water. I have 6 liters, Greg has 7. And we're not sure if the next water source will have water, so we just fill them up, carry them, which kind of stinks, but it is what it is. I'd hate to get there and not have water. So the weather's been cooler though, which has been perfect for the water carries. We're gonna stop up here on this rock bluff and have some lunch. It's almost noon. And trek onto the sand dunes. On the map it showed a old road and we weren't sure if it was going to be there. We thought maybe it was going to be cross-trekking again, cross-country stuff, but there's actually a nice cow trail that we can follow. But there's no cows, still no cows. So I think we are just barely missing them probably, because I've seen a lot of other people post videos in like the end of May and they've seen a ton of cows. So we'll see once we get up farther if we see any, but maybe they're coming out next week. All right, almost to lunch. We're getting hungry. And way over here are the water tanks that we were just at, and the mountains that we came from yesterday, 2 days ago. And way out in the distance there is Christmas Valley that we could have taken into town, but we decided we didn't need to go into town, so we went around on the original ODT. Our sand dunes are way over there in the distance. So we are about 15 and a half miles in for the day, 78 and a half total. We're coming up on Sand Rock. It's kind of a cool rock formation. Cross country in it again. We had a little bit of road walk in between the cow trails, which were rough going, and this cross country, so that was nice. But we are trekking on. We're gonna visit this rock hill here for a little bit, and then we're gonna continue on to try to find a campsite. Hopefully getting in at least 20 miles today. And a fascinating thing that we've realized about these anthills is that all the hills, that one doesn't have one, all the hills are facing, or all the ant holes are facing east. And another thing is, every time you think you came across a good tent site, you realize there's an ant hole on it because they clear the whole area. So we may be camping on some of this tonight. We'll see. That is really cool. All right, so we're a quarter mile away from hitting 20 today, and we've decided that we are going to go up into that, that ravine there and camp for the night. It's supposed to be really cold tonight, so we don't really want to stay down in this canyon. But we came, those rocks that we were, the sand rock is right there where we came from. So we did a whole lot of bushwhacking, a whole lot of cross country, and now some road walking. And then a little hill climb to end the day. So that'll be fun. But we'll be getting over 20 miles again. Every time we think we're just going to do 18 and call it, find a camp spot, we always end up doing over 20. But that gives us time to play around later. There's Diablo Peak that we're going to climb up either tomorrow or the next day. I think it's the next day, and that's a pretty big climb. So that'll take a little extra out of us. Probably less than 20 that day for sure. All right. See you at camp.